Hello there, in this video we're going to start sketching some layouts based on our findings from our mood board. So let's go. Okay, so just before I begin, I just wanted to check in on our overview page again. So let's start with the landing page. It says Introduction to Design with Mitch, clear value proposition and strong call to action. So let's go back to our mood board. I am on the hero section of the page, and now looking at each of these different designs, there's always like a big headline, there's an image, there's a person, here there's multiple images, and then there is a clear call to action. So explore our courses, enroll now. So it's quite clear buttons that want you to take action on that first section of the design. So I think when we're going to design something out for this top section, just looking across our inspiration, it seems pretty clear that people are using imagery. Maybe there's one button that's, here again, explore courses. Let's just dig around a little bit more. So yeah, again, strong image here, strong messaging, nice big title, and then there's a call to action beneath it. So I think that's probably a good starting point for our landing page in that top section. So I'm going to see if I can switch to another camera now and we can sketch out a rough layout. So I feel like there's going to be an image somewhere on this section. Maybe the image is going to take the whole thing like that. And then maybe we'll have a headline up here. We'll have some additional content beneath it. And then we'll have a button just here with the call to action. So maybe that's a starting point for our top section. So now let's move on to another section that we could use for our landing page. Okay, so we're back in the mood board. Let's just get rid of these options so we make it full screen. So typically what's coming next, looking at our mood board. So we've got, I guess there's some social proof here of different companies that could be using your services. Yeah, again, like trusted by, and then there's the different companies here. Let's go across some of the other pages. Again, companies that are using the service. Again, companies that are using a service. Beneath that, there seems to be some different categories. So here you've got some essential career courses here, so broken down into categories. Let's just have a look at, let's zoom out a little bit more. Let's go into these full page layouts here and see what we have. So popular courses, there's popular destinations, so there's some card layouts here. On here we've got straight into the courses. So here an about us section, useful, so it gives you more information about the instructors and about the brand. Again, we've got some useful cards here. Again, there's a section here on what we do. And here we've got join the biggest community of learning. So again, a little bit about that community for that website. So looking here, there's a benefits section that we've kind of clustered on our mood board. I think this could be a useful next step for the next thing on our design. Let's hop back into our sketch and progress it. Okay, so we want another section just beneath. Just going to sketch that out. Okay, so potentially there's some of these websites have got a search here, which I'm just going to note down for now. Doesn't have to be particularly neat. I'm just going to get rid of that search actually. I don't think we'll need it because I don't think we're going to have enough searches at the moment. And this is the beauty of pencil and paper. I can just rub it out. I don't have to delete any frames or work out which layer I need to delete. I can just rub that straight out. Okay, I think to keep it nice and simple for now, we'll probably do a left aligned image of some sort and then some benefits maybe on the right hand side. We probably want to add a little bit about us, so benefits plus about us section. I'm going to keep it super rough for now, so I'm just kind of gridding out what I think maybe each section of the page could be. Maybe benefits could be why choose us. And kind of have that in there as well. So we'll reserve that section for that type of content. Okay, let's go back to the mood board. Right, okay, so back in the mood board, I just want to go and check on some of these full page layouts again, so let's just see what we have here. So yeah, hero image, some trusted companies, some advantages, and then it's got explore courses. Let's see what some of the others do. Let's have a quick nose around. I guess here on a travel site, popular destinations, so we've got some cards there. Some of the courses and prices are a little bit higher up here. So yeah, maybe in this section we can put something about courses. Okay, so let's just add in and also knock the camera. Let's do that again. Right, so we've added in a section here. Let's see, we could probably do latest courses or something like that. We could create different card layouts here. Just going to chuck in these rough, just so I've got an idea of what could go here. Imagine we can grid out a few more. I just put in some kind of text. I imagine we're probably going to have some star ratings as well up here. I imagine, let's have a look, probably going to have the price and probably a call to action button here on each of these. Again, just doing it super rough right now, doesn't have to be tidy. This is just giving me an idea for how I maybe want the page to look for now, but there's a lot of flexibility, so we can chop and change quite quickly with sketching. It's a really quick and easy way of getting some of the ideas out of your head and straight onto paper. Okay, so we're back on the mood board again. Let's have a scroll through some of the other inspirations. So those are the top hero sections, got some of the benefits. I guess if you have multiple courses, multiple categories, you could add that in here. I think for now, I'm probably not going to have that, so we'll just leave it as my latest courses section. Let's have a look. Potentially, it's probably worth adding a frequently asked questions section in here. I imagine if people want support, it's probably good to list some of these questions here. So let's go back to our sketch and add that section in. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly add in this last section here, just before. We'll just do it as FAQs, so maybe we'll mix up the layout. Let's put the image on the right, we can do FAQs. Maybe these are going to be, I don't know, accordion style things in here, so we'll just sketch out a couple of things here. Okay, so that's nice and quick. I know I've run out of space on my sketch, but it doesn't matter, it's just rough for now, so that's fine. Let's go back to our mood board. Okay, so going back into the mood board, and let's just go and have a look at some of these full page layouts again. I think we're probably covering the core of what we need on each of these pages. We're not designing anything out just yet, but it's good to just keep looking around our mood board for inspiration, for layouts, for things that we could add in there. I think the next thing that could be useful is some social proof, so what students are saying or what other people are saying. So let's go back to our sketch and go from there. Okay, so we have run out of space on our sketch pad, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to add in another section here, so just sketch that out. Could be reviews, what our students say. I'll just do reviews for now, and maybe these could be, again, maybe they could be cards. I imagine we'll probably have some kind of star rating at the top. Add in the review text. Probably good idea to have, let me just rub that out. Probably a good idea to have the person's image here, maybe their name and their position, and then we can cascade those cards across here. Potentially we could have it as a carousel, so where we have multiple reviews, people are able to kind of cycle through each of those reviews to see what people are saying about the course. Okay, and I think lastly, we probably want to add in a footer section here. So I'm just going to label it footer. I'm not really sure what we're going to put in here yet, but it could be, maybe there could be a subscribe section. So maybe you can enter your email address in here to subscribe to an email list. Maybe this could be some extra address details, navigation. I'll just add in a couple of things here and just kind of mark it as navigation or nav, just put a question mark. Okay, well that is a quick run through on sketching. You can make it really rough, it doesn't matter, make as many mistakes as you want. If you make a mistake, absolutely fine, you can just rub it out because we're just working in pencil and paper. So what I'm going to do now is sketch some other layouts for some of the other pages that we have. So for the contact page, the course shop, the checkout flows, and I'll come back to you in a bit and we can have a look at what we've got. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, welcome back. So I've actually taken my sketches now from that rough notepad and I've popped them into one of my other notepads that has got dots. Makes it a lot easier to align certain elements when you're kind of sketching out some ideas. So I thought that would be a good idea. What I've done here quickly is I've just drawn up a quick sitemap. As you can see, I've added in the home page up here and then I've added in the menu options. So we've potentially got a course shop and merchandise, a basket cart. There might be an about us section, so an about page, because I see that on a number of the other elements in our mood board. We've got an account section and we've got a contact page. And within each of those pages, we're going to have the ability on the course and merch pages to browse and filter products, potentially then dig down into a product page. In the basket or the cart level, we're potentially going to have an order summary, the option to create an account or check out as guest, shipping, payment, and create an account. And then we've got an about us page here. So I've mocked up a potential page that we could use. We've got the account section here. So under the account section, if you create an account, you could have different sections like profile, payment methods, passwords, saved addresses, order history. And under the contact page just here, we've got our contact form. I've dug in a little bit deeper on some of the pages. We might not need to design all of them out right away, but it's good to get an idea of what the sitemap could be. Okay, so moving to one of the next pages. So we are going to start with the home page. So I've mocked up again what we had in our last sketch. I've added in a logo, a navigation, a basket, and an account option at the top there. We've got our top hero image with a headline and CTA. Potentially we can add some benefits, some latest courses, some FAQs, some reviews, and then we've got the footer here at the bottom. Moving across here, we've got our about page. So again, same menu along the top with a nice image. We're going to have about design with Mitch, so information, images, content that we can populate that section, some benefits to why you would want to use the site, the services, the courses. Then we've got some trusted by, so potentially you would put some social proof in there by companies that are kind of signed up to the courses. And then there's another kind of call to action section down here. So joining today, something about community. I'm sure we can build out a visual there, and then the footer. Okay, so on to the next page, we've got the course and merch pages. So again, section at the top with a big image. We then go down into, again, social proof of some sort. So companies that are trusting this site or people that are using this site. So we'll see what we put in there. There's a little category menu here, so the ability to show everything, popular courses or just merchandise, so maybe we'll experiment with some options there. We've got a larger card here at the top, which would then show the image on the left, so just there, and then the content and things on the right with the call to action. Going down, we've got courses, so we can do a carded layout, and then we've got some merchandise there at the bottom, and then the footer. Moving across to the other page, we've got the contact page, so we'll keep this nice and simple for now. So same navigation elements at the top, an image, and then we'll have the contact form here, so we can really spec that out. Potentially we could add some subheadings or additional contact info if we wanted to beneath it, and then we've got the footer. And then moving on to the last page, a little bit more complex, it's the checkout page. We've got the same navigation at the top. Potentially there won't be an image at the top. We want to avoid distraction when people are in the checkout. So we've got the different stages. I'm not sure if you can see this in the video, but there is a contact information stage, a billing stage, delivery stage, and a payment stage. We have the items in your basket here on the right hand side, that this element can shift and scroll down as you scroll the page. And there's the pay now option in here, discount codes, all the usual things that you would put in a checkout. We have got the ability to log in to your account, or we have got the ability to create a guest checkout. So this should cover most of our requirements now. Let's jump back into Figma. Okay, so we're back in Figma. I thought I'd pop back to the design project overview. So I think we've covered most of our website pages, and we've potentially added another one, the About Us page, but I think that's fine. It seems to be a common theme across some of the other mood board elements that we've seen. So we've got the landing page, the course shop and merch, the checkout flow, and the contact page. We've done our competitor research, we've gone out and had a look, done some mood boarding as well. I think the next stage, what we're going to do is we're going to take our sketches, we'll take some pictures of those sketches, and we will import them into a Figma file, and we can start to wireframe out some of those pages for ideas, for different layout ideas, just to see how things feel on the page. So I think once we've done some wireframing, we could then potentially progress on to some of the other stages like the style guide or the design system components, but we're still in the early stages, so let's move on to wireframing in the next video and we'll take it from there. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching to the end. Like and subscribe, add some comments, check out some other videos on my channel, and I will see you in the next video.